Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Mr. Spracklin. I'm sorry I can't be with you this afternoon, but I hope my video of yesterday's assemblies will help you understand my role and how you can help me at IPACA. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. As Mr. Russell says, my name is Mr. Spracklin, and this is me. Striking good resemblance, hopefully. And I've just been given a new job here at the Academy. It's got a rather posh title of Director of Digital Learning and Innovation, but basically it means I'm in charge of the ICT, which makes me in charge of this. You all aware of that? No. Who's encountered that while they've been here this week already? Brilliant, really annoying, isn't it? So my job is to help IPACA embrace new technologies. The vision of IPACA is that all of you will become literate in technology as you move through, so that you will all be ready to go into a workplace where that sign isn't there, or where at home that sign isn't there. So our vision is that we don't have that sign in school long term. Our vision also is that we start seeing these being used in the classroom. Does that happen at the moment? My job is to manage that, is to work with you all to make that happen, to use them in a way that is helpful for your education, not to text and say you're going out with now. Sure you don't, only you do that in your seminary. Also, tools like this. Are you familiar with these symbols? Tell the person next to you what those three are. That didn't take long, did it? You're all very much aware of what those are. We want to see these tools that you're using, presumably at home. Put your hand up if any of you are on Facebook. Oh, lots of people. What about BBNs? Anyone use that? Not any people? What about Twitter? Fantastic. You can follow me on Twitter, my surname backwards, try and work it out. Those three things, and the mobile phones and the wider internet, we want to see being used more to support your learning. But it can't happen overnight. We're not suddenly going to come in one day and there's a button going to be flicked in Mr. Green's office and it says, technology, these things are now allowed here. It's got to be something that we work to together, and I'm going to need your help. Because change doesn't just happen at once. Change never just happens overnight. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of trust between you as a student body, us as teachers, the wider community. Some of your parents would probably go mad if they knew you were allowed to use mobile phones in class. We need to work with them. We need to work with you. We need to work with our governors, who ultimately set the policies out, together to make it happen. And this guy was on TV Lots last week, and I think he summarised change really well.
That's where we need to go. Forward. That's where we need to go. Now, we will disagree, sometimes fiercely, about how to get there. As it has for more than 2 centuries, progress will come in fits and starts. It's not always a straight line. It's not always a smooth path. By itself, the recognition that we have common hopes and dreams won't end all the gridlock, or solve all our problems, or substitute for the painstaking work of building consensus and making the difficult compromises needed to move this country forward. But that common bond
is about working through the challenges that we face. And some of you would have seen in the newsletter that I put some information up about people that can come and work with me to help me make this happen, help me convince your parents that this is a good thing, help me go to governors and get this in policy, help me speak to your teachers about why using, let's say, Facebook is a good thing in class. How can it help us? Why should we do it? So that's why I'm launching a digital leaders group, and I'm encouraging you to apply. There's a link on the website. I'll make sure that's really clear tonight on the website. IPACA website will be on the front page. Apply here to be a digital leader. Check it out in the morning, it'll be there. Fill in the form. This is something that's not open just to you guys at the Royal Manor campus. It's something I'm opening out to all campuses. from the very youngest right through to our oldest students. Because you all have a right to have a say in what happens here. I really believe in using technology to make learning engaging, exciting and innovative. And there's a really good example of how something really boring can be made exciting that I'd just like to finish with. Here it is.
Okay, so I've been Mr. Spracklin, and you can apply to be a digital leader by visiting the IPACA website and pressing this large button here. Click here to apply now. Simply fill in the form and you have a chance of being a digital leader. Thank you very much for listening.